Okay, number 4, and this is a big one, and I've had this forever. When you apply eyeshadow, if you're into makeup that much where you're applying eyeshadow daily, different colors especially, depending on the formula or depending on the kind of makeup that you use, you can get fallout, eyeshadow fallout on your cheek, but you will also have eyeshadow fallout on your eyelash. And I hate to see me or other women that have that eyeshadow on their eyelashes. I do not know why it bothers me so much, because people will put mascara on and this will be so black and beautiful, and then when they look down, it's like all gold. It kind of defeats the purpose of wearing mascara. You know, that's what I do, is I make sure that I always apply mascara to the bottom part of my lashes as well as the top. Sometimes, to be completely honest, it may be kind of neurotic or whatever, I will use several kind of mascaras on. I know. Who has the time to do this? I have to wake up. You gotta wake up pretty damn early in the morning to get like this. It's not gonna happen 5 minutes before you gotta go to work. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, sometimes what I'll do is I'll use my Volume Express by Maybelline, and I just consider this my fat mascara, and that's to thicken up my lashes, to kind of get them all fanned out and all placed in the right direction, all kind of getting for the base, you know, kind of get them ready for round 2. And then I'll use a smaller eyelash wand like my Maybelline Lash Stylist or my L'Oreal Telescopic. These are smaller wands where I'll go back in and I'll hit up the tips of my lashes, and I'll get in the corner real good, get those popping out. I'll go ahead and get that base lash looking like it's supposed to. I'm telling you, this is such a pet peeve that I will go through these 3 mascaras to make sure that my eyes are on point. Then after I've done step 1 and step 2, step 3 would be to go into my lash stylist, and this is my all-time favorite mascara. This mascara will always be with me until I'm well into my 40s and 50s. It will be around. I have enough. So I love it because it's a comb. I know there are a lot of comb applicators out there. This is the one to have. It's stiff like it needed to be, and then it's so thin, like you can't see the teeth right now. You can't see the teeth because this is pretty dried out, and it's a lot of mascara in there, but it's a comb, and then it's so thin. You see how thin it is? See how thin that is? So what I do is I go on top where I might, with this look, I might have gold and purple on the top of my lashes, and I'll get all the way to the base of my lashes to where I'm touching my eyelid. You see how I'm touching it? And then I'll comb it out. And I'll do this several times just to make sure you don't see any gold on top of my lashes. I hate to see eyeshadow on your top lashes. I hate that. I hate it. So do that. All you have to do, you don't have to do 1, 2, 3 steps like I do. All you have to do is get a really good mascara, even if it's a big one like this one. But I don't suggest, because especially if you have shorter eyelashes, if you put this too close to the base, it'll get all on your eyelid and it'll mess up your look, and that's defeating the purpose. But get a good comb mascara. Doesn't have to be this one. They're not paying me. It could be anyone. And get all the way to the base of your eyelash and comb that out so you don't see it. Just like, okay, pet peeve number 5. This is not so much a pet peeve, it's just, I will be officially, it is not a pet peeve. Me, I am truly honored and appreciative when someone compliments me on my makeup or my hair or my clothes or whatever. So, don't get this twisted, but I kind of chuckle on the inside when because people say it often. They'll say, oh, your makeup is pretty. Do you do it yourself? And to this day, I still don't know what they mean. I know it's something that people don't really think about before they say it. It's just like a natural reaction. Like, so I know people, they don't think about how that means. And I really don't know what it means, because when you see me out, you know I am not a Real Housewife of Atlanta. Like, I'm not driving a Range Rover, and I'm not in the fanciest of places, depending on where you see me. I always want to ask, but I'll dare never ask, what do you mean? Like, you think I fly someone out every day to come and put this together every morning? Like, you know, but I know, you know, it's just, it's an innocence, and, you know, I know there are people who are out there, especially in the city that I live in, who are socialites, and they like can afford to have a personal makeup artist to come out and do their makeup just so they can go to the grocery store, or just so they can go, you know, get their car tuned up, you know, like stuff like that. And it's extremely flattering that someone would think that I get this professionally done, but I don't really. I'm always thinking I always think, like, it's just funny to me, like, I don't know why. Oh my god, and I feel really bad, and I never admitted this to anybody, you know, because I don't want to seem like, I don't know, but it's always funny when they ask me that, but it makes it even more flattering, because they think I get it professionally done. But I know there are people out there who, they're either makeup artists, or they, you know, they can afford to have a makeup artist. But it's not a pet peeve, it's just a weird question when someone asks, do you do it yourself? You do your makeup yourself? No, I have a makeup artist. No, okay. I'm on to the next. Pet peeve number 6. This happens to me often, especially since I've been like addicted to YouTube. Because YouTube is such a community where you can get a lot of information on stuff that you may not know about. So, especially here in the makeup community, you may hear someone like swear by a product, a lipstick, a foundation, a flat iron, whatever, and you go out and you purchase this thing and it just does not work for you. That really, because it's so disappointing. And there's one product out there that really is the basis of this whole feeling for me. So I suffer from acne scars, like really bad. That's the reason why I have to wear full coverage foundation, so that I can cover my acne scars. So it seems like everyone in the world can use this product, and I just cannot use it. And it's Ambi. Any Ambi product I cannot use. It's been times, it breaks me out. It gives me a rash. Okay, so everyone in the whole world can use it, but I just cannot use it. It's, I don't know what ingredient is in it that I am completely allergic to, but I just cannot use it. And it's the number one. I've tried every knockoff or ambi-like product, fade cream to kind of take care of my acne scars, and nothing else works. The one ingredient that's in ambi that I'm allergic to is the one ingredient that will fix my problem. So I hate that when you know about a product or you hear about products and you go out and buy them and they just do not work the same for you, or they do not have the same, you know, outcome for you that they do for everyone else. You know, you're completely amazing for everyone else, and for you, you look like a crazy person with it on. Pet peeve number 7 will probably be about MAC. I like a lot of things about MAC. Some things I can do away with. Prices. But they have something to do with that. You get like the pro card and stuff like that. Anyway. One thing I cannot stand about MAC, and really lately it hasn't been so bad, but last year especially, and earlier this year, somebody tell me, why does MAC go hard in the paint with their makeup collections? Like, they'll come out with a new makeup collection every 5 days. Who has time to, number one, keep up with the new collections that are coming out every other week, and then number two, have the money to go pick up the things that they may like in a certain collection. Number three, just like know that they're coming out. You know, I know there are like emails and like you know, I get the things in the mail, you know, because I have a MAC like right across the street, which is to my detriment. But I remember going to MAC for a specific collection, like that Naked Honey collection or whatever, and going to MAC and then finding out there are 3 other collections that are out at the same time that I didn't even know about. You know what I mean? I know that there is ways to know about these collections, but who seriously has the time to keep up with it all? Because the thing, I'm getting very upset about it, because the thing that bothers me the most about them coming out with collections so often is because the essence of the collection is to, number one, I know they have to keep it fresh and new and keep up with the trends and things like that, and you know, but also a lot of times in the collection, whatever the collection is, those are limited supply, not supply, but they're special, you know, like that's not in their everyday line of products. So if there's a lipstick color or an eyeshadow color or a nail lacquer that you really like in a certain collection, if you don't go to MAC to pick that product up right on the day that the collection launches, you're just asked out. You will not get it because I can't, like, that's ridiculous to me. You know, I just do not get it. It just bothers me a lot that MAC, they come out with like collection after collection after collection. Sometimes they'll come out with dual collections at the same time. It was stuff I wanted to get from that collection, and then there were like 3 other collections, and I was like, okay, number one, I just cannot afford it. You know, like, let's be honest. You know, who can afford that? Number 2, I don't have time to come to the store. And number 3, it's completely sold out online. Ugh, that bothers me. Now, it's not so much. The last collection that I really heard a lot about was the Venomous Villains. And now they have the holiday collection, and I'm not really into that. I think that's it. This is not a top 10. This is a top 6. I anything else that I really hate. I obviously love a lot of things about beauty products and makeup and hair stuff because I'm still in the game. Um, yeah. Those are the top ones. There is not 10 things because I really actually love makeup and I love the ups and downs of it. I love when you know, I love the search for the best foundation or trying something out and it doesn't really work out and then going to the next. So I obviously love a lot of things of it. I can't think of 10 things that I hate, but those 6 things I really hate. Well, 5. Those 5 things, because the makeup question I kind of did. It's just weird. It's funny. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope it wasn't too long. Actually, like inside information, this video actually I made like 10 of them. And you get to see this just like couple of minutes of it. It's weird enough. Anyway, thanks for watching.